Alright, so what I'm going to do today is just a little bit of an update on where I'm at with my enterprise playlist, and to give you a little bit of an update as to some hardware prep I'm going to be doing for the next segment. So this will just be an update or interjection in the middle of the playlist here. So stay tuned. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I've pulled out the CADs from my Precision 5400 machine, the hard drive caddies, and I'm going to be putting in a Mirror 1 two enterprise class Hitachi drives. That is then going to, in a subsequent session, I'm going to be loading Proxmox on there and getting it ready for the virtual server installs. And there's a few that I'm going to be firing up there. I don't know how many I'm going to be keeping, but I'm going to do several and just keep the lessons going. So a little update on the channel though, and on the playlist. I've been getting more and more into doing the YouTube stuff. I'm quite enjoying it. I know I'm pretty amateurish as far as my studio setup and everything goes. I've been working on it, getting better. I never had any intention to become a YouTube star, or to become, which I'm definitely not, or to become like a hit playlist or anything. But I was started off by wanting to archive building my enterprise network and just some useful stuff, and keep it in a YouTube channel mostly for my own personal use. Then it's off-site, it's backed up, I don't have to worry about it. I could reference it anytime I wanted, or any of my friends or associates could reference it if they needed to know how to do something. So that's what I started doing this for, was filming it and deciding to back it up on YouTube. I actually keep all my films in a folder on my NAS box. I move them off of my SSD into my NAS box. So the YouTube was just an easy version of backing them up to the cloud. So I've taken a little stop here because I've run into some issues. My server sits, just going to turn the web camera, servers, switches, everything right here. Literally 2 feet away from me. My microphone is here, and the camera sits overhead. And I wasn't really planning on doing anything super stellar, so I'm going to be upgrading through necessity. I've already kind of set up a little side studio. I'll move the camera over there for filming. Just, I had the space, I had the large form factor screen anyway. I had all my Ubiquity stuff and some lights kicking around, so I thought, well, why not improve the studio a little bit? And since I was going to be filming, I thought that, well, why not just strive to be better at it and improve upon it and learn how it's done, and then yeah, just make for a much better end result. So there's a few things I'm going to be doing. Like on the windows behind me, a lot of light comes through here in the summer, and it is the summer now. But so I'm probably going to be building some diffusion screens to go in there, and they'll just go right in the windowsills. Oops, sorry, this way up. So this space will be covered with a diffusion screen to soften that light coming in here, because it's just too bright from where the camera angle is. I'm also going to be taking my 1080p cameras, and I am going to be getting them an HDMI converter to USB, so that I can plug them into my USB switch. I'm also going to learn how to use the software that I have installed but don't know how to use it yet, OBS Studio, because there are some small little boxes with hot buttons on it that you can trigger between scenes, and you can go from different cameras to whatever. And in that way, what I'll do is my Logitech web camera that I'm currently using will become an overhead camera for my workbench so that it looks down on anything I'm working on. One of my cameras will be set up in pointing into my gym area, and also be able to be swiveled around to have a certain angle at my studio over there. And I'll have the other one set up here to angle to me. And in that way I've got good 1080p's all the way around, on a switch device where I just push a button and it switches like a real studio. I've seen a few guys that have been using them, and it's really good. Lawrence Systems actually did a really good tour of his studio and explained to me or explained to everybody what he was using, how he was set up, and there's a few other ones I've watched too. And there's some really neat gear out there now for the YouTuber, and very affordable gear for the YouTuber as well. So that is going to be coming. It's not right in the budget right now because I have some household things I need to take care of and some business expenses, but I will be getting that all flushed out. So this is more just an update video, and I'm going to wrap it up there because I've kind of drolled on, but you get the idea. Everything's a work in progress for the YouTube. If you've looked at my channel at all from the beginning through, you could see that I've been putting effort into improving it all the way along, and just kind of refining that, and it just comes with time. So the big thing with my servers and workstations is I'm going to be purchasing. The expense I was talking about was some Noctura fans to put in there, so I'm going to be ordering a bunch of Noctura fans, quiet that down so that I can have my servers running while I'm recording, because while I'm recording they're off because the stock Dell fans are like jet engines roaring, and the audio quality was horrible. So hopefully it's not going to be perfect because the server rack is still here, but hopefully it's just going to be a much better solution. So anyway, that's my update. I won't droll on any longer. See you in the next video. The next Enterprise one will be a little while though, so just be prepared. I'll try and keep up on the Linux ones and some of the other playlists I'm working on. Thank you.